Nate Young will lead him down to the green start zone in turn number 4. Green, 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 and they're already wrecking over in turn number 4. So that caution will come right out. We had one car that stopped, was having issues at the bottom of the track, and that just caused all kinds of problems. So Kyle Schreckengoss, the M20, Mike Petoskey, the 20 of Casey Bowers, the W3 of John Weaver, your top 10. Much better start that time. Troy Johnson to the inside, Nate Young to the outside. The two of them already pulling away from third place. Bud Watson in the 225 car. Dave Hess Jr. in 4th and Dennis Lunger Jr. in 5th. Seeing them doubled up for several rows behind. Some of the cars involved in that early incident trying to work their way up through already, and we've got the caution out. Cars stopped at the top of turn number 2. We're ready to go with the restart. Green, green, green. Nate Young to the front. Bud Watson moves into 2nd. Troy Johnson back to 3rd. Dave Hess Jr. in 4th. Dennis Lunger Jr., Mike Petoskey both closing up on the back of the 44. Dave Hess Jr. Michael McGee is there as well in the 11M. Cars that were involved in the caution again trying to work their way through the field. Got a couple rows of 2 wide as they come down the front stretch right there in the middle of the pack. So Dave Hess Jr. door-to-door with the 2J and Troy Johnson. That is the battle for 3rd spot as they come down the back chute. Johnson able to gain that spot back. Joshua McDonald working his way up through the field. He just passed the 7G at Garrett Calvert. He started back in row 11. Caution flag out, caution flag out. We've got a car stopped over in turn number 4. All right, we are ready to go again. Troy Johnson back up to 2nd, Bud Watson 3rd, Dave Hess Jr. 4th, Dennis Lunger Jr. in the 5th spot. Troy Johnson coming up to battle Nate Young for the lead as they come down the front stretch. Half a car length advantage to the 42 of Nate Young. Troy Johnson sliding high through 1 and 2. Everybody escaped without anything. Got a car stopped at the top of turns 1 and 2, bringing out the caution.
Never touch it.
Green, green, green. 7 down, 18 to go. Nate Young with a much better start that time, and he will open up a gap between the side-by-side battle for 2nd. Troy Johnson on the inside. Bud Watson on the outside. Dave Hess Jr. right behind him, and Hess battling for 3rd now as they come out of turn number 4. And he will move into the 3rd spot around the 225 of Bud Watson. Watson battling back. Josh McDonald started outside row 11. And he has worked his way into the top 10. So a good advance there for the 37 car. And we got one spinning over the bottom of turns 3 and 4, bringing out the caution once again, this time on lap 9. It is done. So green flag is back out. We're racing once again with 9 down and 16 to go. Here comes Dave Hess Jr. He was looking to the inside of Troy Johnson. But Johnson able to pull away. The 2J and Troy Johnson staying right there with Nate Young, not letting them get up too far ahead. The 38 of Percy McDonald slow on the backstretch. Hopefully he will move it into the infield. There we go. So we are all good. Here comes Troy Johnson. Johnson with a run through 3 and 4. Will we be able to take him over? No. Nate Young will stay out front, but Johnson is right there. Hess has moved up as well. Bud Watson currently sitting in the 4th spot. Dennis Lunger Jr. in 5th. Michael McGee in 6th in the 11 car. Then it's the 3 of Wyatt Scott, the M20 of Mike Petoskey, the 20 of Casey Bowers, and the 37 of Josh McDonald rounding out the top 10. First 3 cars nose to tail as they head through turns 3 and 4. Making it 3 wide, coming out of turn number 4. What a run we got here for the top spot. So Nate Young still hanging on to first. Troy Johnson, Dave Hess Jr., 1, 2, 3. Bud Watson about 7 or 8 car lengths back in 4th. Johnson using the low line. Young using the high line, and at the line it was Young by a hair, but Troy Johnson, he is battling hard for that top spot, and looks like he slid a little high there through 1 and 2, and that allows Dave Hess Jr. to close right back up. These front 3 are putting on quite a show for us tonight. Johnson had to back off a little bit as he got a little squirrely that last lap, but he's going to bring it right back up. All right, they've separated a little bit now for first, second, and third. They've opened up a gap over 4th place. Bud Watson in the 225. Cars are getting a little spread out on the field. Got a battle here for position between the 3 of Wyatt Scott, the M20 of Mike Petoskey, and the 37 of Joshua McDonald. That'd be 8th, 9th, and 10th. Now Dave Hess Jr. gets around Troy Johnson, and he is right on the tail, actually looking to the inside of the 42 of Nate Young, trying to make a pass through 1 and 2. So looks like maybe the tires of the 2J falling off just a little bit as he has lost ground to those front 2 cars. Caution flag out. Got cars over in turns 1 and 2. Dave Hess Jr. once again looking to the inside, but Nate Young able to stay ahead of him, but Hess is right there. He is battling hard. Troy Johnson's rejoined that group as well. They're nose to tail going down to the front stretch with 19 down, 6 to go. What a battle we are seeing is still for the top spot. Nate Young has it, but Dave Hess Jr., Troy Johnson, both there. 5 more to go. It's going to be a shootout. Hess looking to the inside. He's got a good run on him coming out of 2. They're going through 3 and 4. And it seems like Hess is stronger through 1 and 2, and Nate a little bit stronger through 3 and 4, but Hess is right there. Next time by, it'll be 3 to go. Young's been able to hold up all the challenges so far. He was getting them from Troy Johnson, now getting them from Dave Hess Jr. And Johnson falling several car lengths back. Dennis Longer Jr. now. He's coming up to put pressure on the 225 of Bud Watson. That'll be the battle for 4th. 2 laps remaining for Nate Young. Oh, Josh McDonald getting a little squirrely at the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He'll lose the spot to Mike Petoskey in the M20. One lap to go, 24 down, 1 lap to go. Nate Young leading from the start. Caution flag is out. Looks like the 7G of Garrett Calvert bringing out the caution flag over turns 3 and 4. 1 lap remaining. They're going through turns 1 and 2. Hess to the inside, Young to the outside. Young gets to ahead of him through 1 and 2. They're going down the back chute, coming through 3 and 4. Is Hess going to dive to the inside? Doesn't have enough as they'll come down. Nate Young will pick up the win. Dave Hess Jr. in 2nd, Troy Johnson 3rd, Bud Watson 4th, Dennis Longer Jr. in 5th. Modified feature winner, Nate Young. Grabbing feature win number 5 on the year, and what a battle you had those last few laps between the 2J and Dave Hess Jr. battling there for the end. They were really giving you a run for your money.
Oh yeah, that was 6 wins by the way, but yeah, the track is way different than it normally is. The late models here, they just eat up any moisture that's in the racetrack, so it's black and slick, and normally you want to be on the top, and I was kind of rolling in the middle there. I seen Troy show his nose a few times, and then I even seen Dave show his nose once, and everybody in the stands is telling me, move down, move down. So I moved down about another half lane, and I think I pulled away from him a little bit there at the end before the caution.
But it looked like the track was really raceable, though, top to bottom.
Oh yeah, it was really racy. It was black slick from top to bottom, so it made it really good, that's for sure.
And who would you like to thank?
And I thank my brother Tyler. We thrashed all week. I blew a motor up Sunday, so this is a loaner motor, 955 watt motor. I got to thank Jason. I wouldn't be on the racetrack right now if it wasn't for him, so this wins for him. All my sponsors, CS Engineering, McAllister's Concrete, Levine Port Walls, the closing team, Wright Racing, Longhorn Race Cars, Reimer Stump Removal, Lake County Construction, Holbrook Sewer, my buddy Jamie, he helps me out a ton as always. My Uncle Jack, my dad, my wife, my son Cole, none of them are here tonight, unfortunately, but just thank everybody, the fans for coming out, the McDonald's for giving us a place to race, everybody.
All right, let them hear it, folks. Nate Young.